On my first Broadway show, I was a member of a 16-piece orchestra. They were great guys who played together for years and accepted me as one of their own. But I remember hanging out with them one night after a show, and somehow the subject of me being the only person of color in the pit came up. And one of the guys was very frank when he said they weren't trying to keep minorities out, they just really didn't know any. That's at the crux of the lack of diversity problem Broadway music departments face. And that's where MUSE comes in. Our database of highly qualified musicians of color will allow the people who staff those departments to expand beyond their usual circle. Everybody wins. My favorite aspect of theater is the spirit of community and collaboration. I grew up playing classical piano in Cleveland, Ohio, and although there was a nervous excitement in playing recitals and participating in statewide competitions, it couldn't compare to the thrill I experienced when I was recruited to play rehearsals and performances for my first musical, a high school production of Guys and Dolls. I really enjoyed the back and forth between the cast, crew, creatives, and musicians, and I was fascinated watching it all come together. Mostly I work on new shows now, but the feeling of camaraderie on that first show provided a creative spark that's fueled my entire career. Musicians working in a theatrical environment are a special breed with special skills. There are extremely talented musicians who can benefit by developing these skills through the mentorship program and master classes offered by MUSE. The founding members have decades of experience working in theaters across the country, and we're enthusiastic about sharing that knowledge with other musicians of color and welcoming them into the theater community.